Oh no.
500 years of modern astronomy has taught us that the universe is not only enormous, with 10,000 billion stars that we can see in an even larger number of planets, but it's all made of the same stuff. The real estate out there in space is pretty much like the real estate right here on Earth. So if there's life here, well, why wouldn't there be life there? Physicist Stephen Hawking points out that every time a more advanced society meets a less advanced society, it usually doesn't work out so well for the less advanced society. And so he figures maybe we shouldn't have any contact with aliens because it might not work out well for us.
Holy.
Oh my God. Whoa. Shh.
They could be watching.
Wait, you gotta check this out. They're everywhere.
You went that way. Follow me.
No. Look, that's way above my pay grade.
I'm not leaving without Sloan.
Okay, just call for backup, okay? Are you sure Sloan's this way?
Shh.
Man, did you see those cameras back there? They're watching us. They're following us. Let's get out of here right now. I'm
Why
done.
don't you just use your camera to read the signs?
There's stuff written everywhere.
Well, what do they say?
I don't know what they say. There's a whole language. I only know directions.
Okay, well, I guess the only way's down.
Come on, Ramirez. Let's get the hell out of here. Ramirez.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Come here.
No, haven't we seen enough bodies? Come on, let's
Come
go.
here. Put your camera on their hands.
That's the VIP stamp.
Same as Sloan's. Why do they all have those marks?
I don't know. Let's go.
Hey,
Get out of here.
it must be how they pick their victims. Sloan! Sloan!
That is not Sloan. Let's go.
Sloan! What is that? What is that? Do you see that?
Ew.
What the hell is that? Sloan!
Could entire alien civilizations exist underground? The story of one man's discovery of an ancient city beneath Los Angeles when Lost Tapes continues. In January of 1934, the Los Angeles Times reported a story about a mining engineer who had been testing for mineral deposits when he came across a pattern of underground tunnels in the shape of a lizard. The engineer located what he believed to be a large cache of gold tablets. The shaft was flooded with water and the city closed down the project before the engineer could bring his find into the light of day. But some believe these tablets told the history of the underground Mayan lizard people, reptilians, come to Earth to infiltrate the human race.
What the hell is that? Stay here.
What?
Stay here.
What are you talking about? Ramirez!
Sloan. Oh my gosh, Sloan. Sloan. Hold on, Sloan. I'm gonna get you out of there. Okay, I'm gonna cut you loose.
Ramirez!
A second more. I'm almost there. I'm gonna get you out of here.
I'm out of here.
Mike, I need you to help me with Sloan.
This. Ramirez.
Sloan.
Get out of here. Get out of here. They're everywhere.
No, I'm
Go.
not. Come on, get up. Come on, get up. Let's go.
There are some conspiracy theories that claim that the reptilians are able to disguise themselves as humans, and that reptilians are part of every royal bloodline on the planet and are part of the bloodline of every U.S. president, that they have insinuated themselves into the ruling class of the human race so that they can control us for their own ends.
We could be a food source for reptilians who might consider us to be a lower life form the same way we look at livestock.
What was that? What? Come on, Spike, get it together. Messed up. All right, be cool. Okay, this one's left, and this is, oh, God. Oh. Whoa. Wait, no. Oh. Whoa. Wait, no.
Should have called for backup. What are these things?
Trust me, you don't want to know.
Okay, stay here. Don't move, or I will blow your head off! I said freeze! Spike. What's that?
Watch out, he's right behind you!
The bodies of Stephen Mills and undercover agents John Sloan and Rhonda Ramirez were never recovered. Police confiscated the group's surveillance equipment, but no arrests were made. Citing budget cuts, top brass within the police department and mayor's office have closed down the task force until further notice. But the secret underground parties continue to occur throughout the country, and the epidemic of missing teens grows. Are these creatures involved in a larger conspiracy? And do they live among us? Get more lost tapes online, more monsters, more experts, more video. AnimalPlanet.com/lost tapes.